The merge, a huge milestone in every season of the show, and to make it to the merge is something to be proud of. No longer are you tied to the tribe that you've been assigned to, but now your success and your failure is solely tied to what you do in the game. Your safety is no longer dependent on how your tribe performs in the challenges, but Survivor Thailand did something different than the previous 4 seasons of the show. They were tricked into thinking they were merged, despite no one telling them that they were merged, and it made a huge impact on the game. But before we start, I want to thank you all for supporting this channel. If you want to see these videos weeks before they are ever released here on YouTube, then consider supporting this channel on Patreon. That Patreon also gets you access to the audio files for our Survivor podcast, and you get to pick which survivors I tell the stories of. With that out of the way, let's start the video. So let's set up this fake merge. Talks about the merge began happening in episode 6 by multiple players in the game, namely with Ted from FutureEgo being very adamant it is happening soon.
I was telling Brian I have a feeling the merger is coming on.
I've been horrible in predicting so far. However, I suspect that a merger is going to happen very, very, very soon.
So Ted's reign as the worst predictor ever continues because in episode 7, each tribe is told to paint themselves in one color.
Use only one color, don't share with a friend. Take pride in your artistry, it will pay off in the end.
Joanne thinks that this means a possible merge is coming, but she isn't 100% certain yet.
We were told to pick a color and to start painting ourselves, and we didn't really know what it was for. We figured it had something to do with a merge, but we didn't really know.
And with that, everyone paints themselves silly and goes to meet Jeff.
Congratulations on making it to day 19, a physical and political feat that 6 of your other tribe mates were unable to accomplish.
Jeff explains how each person who painted themselves is now matched with the other person painted in the same color. Blue person goes with a blue person, gold person goes with the gold person, red person goes with the red person. You get the picture. Everyone is told to get to know each other, with 2 sets of people visiting the other camp to see which camp they want to all live at.
And then find a nice, quiet, secluded spot on the beach and start getting to know each other.
Now in previous seasons, when people are visiting the other beach to see where they want to live, this has always, 100% of the time, meant a merge. So Helen and Ken visit the Sukjai beach, but neither of them is giving an inch in terms of information about the opposing tribe. They're pretty much locked into their alliances, and they know better than to spread information.
I listened. I didn't tell her much. I just listened because, let's face it, this is my enemy.
However, at the FutureEgo camp, Cheyenne and Clay are partnered up, and Cheyenne, frustrated by her Sukjai tribe, has felt like she's been picked on and mentally beaten up all game.
Cheyenne is smiling again. She took a lot of abuse at the other camp. At the hands of Rob, at the hands of Penny, I mean, flat out abuse.
She ends up having diarrhea of the mouth and spills her guts to Clay about everything that's going on back at Sukjai and how she feels about everyone in her old tribe.
As soon as I got to FutureEgo, it was like, I don't know, it's like because I'd been so pent up for 18 days, I just spilled my guts.
Clay, of course, enjoys this and soaks up all the information he's being given from Cheyenne. He keeps his mouth closed, he doesn't tell her anything, he just lets her talk and talk and talk, and, well, makes a smart move by not giving any information about his tribe and just soaking up everything she has about her tribe.
I learned some stuff from Shin that some things that going on in their camp and where some of the personalities have clashed and all the problems they had over there.
So after all of the one-on-one meetings are over and they meet back with Jeff, who tells them that they will all be living on the same beach together.
Today something very different is happening. The 2 tribes will now live together on one beach. What was your beach is now everybody's beach. So in a sense, you are essentially starting over.
To be fair to Jeff, he never says they're merging, he never hands them new buffs, and he still refers to both tribes by their names, Sukjai and FutureEgo. He never says you guys are now merged, he never says the merged tribe, he never says you gotta come up with a new name, nothing like that. The things he keeps repeating is that they have a new beach and they are starting over, but he never says merge. We then immediately hear that the players all assume it is a merge and they treat it as such.
It ended up being a merge.
So when everyone arrives at the FutureEgo beach, they have a massive feast waiting for them, which has only ever previously happened when there's a merge. So it's another sign that they're merging.
There's food here. You guys, there's food in your camp.
At this point, all the signs of a merge exist, minus the new buffs and Jeff saying they have merged, but no one seems to be concerned about that. All the context clues are there, and no one questions if they have actually merged or not.
So it was a huge, successful merger of two tribes. And they came up with the name Chewy Jai.
The tribes have even named their new merge tribe Chewy Jai. This assumption of a merge puts Chewy and Shean into overdrive as Chewy works to sway her over to their side to get a numerical advantage of 6-4, and she takes the bait.
I had a very dramatic morning. Chewy guys are asking me if I'm on board with them to go 6 against Penny.
You got a new family. Just remember that. And you can feel it. It's something
I know
you can feel it.
Suk Jai suspects that Shean might flip, but Ken tries to assure them that she won't. Shean can't make any promises though.
I think I'm gonna go... I'm flip-flopping.
This of course doesn't make Ken feel good, and he tries helping her out of this hole that she is digging herself into.
Well, I just need to know what you're gonna do. I mean, everybody said you were gonna do this, and I defended you saying you weren't. And then you're doing it.
Shean tells us that she is committed to voting with Chewy. If this was the merge, this would be a huge move in the season.
I've told Chewy that I'm on board. I've told them to their face that I'm on board.
However, when we get to the immunity challenge, Jeff cheekily explains how there has been no merge. No merges happen, and acts as if they never should have assumed that there was one.
Never would have expected our merge to have gone as smoothly as it has.
You said merge.
Yes.
I certainly didn't say anything to give you that impression, did I?
This of course sends shockwaves through the tribes as they now realize the foolish error of their ways, but it hurts no one more than Shean.
Just make sure you understand it's very clearly still Sukja with 5 members, Chewy with 5 members. The two tribes never merged.
And with that, it is time for an immunity challenge. Chewy wins and Sukjai has to vote someone out.
Shan, the tribe has spoken.
Good luck, you guys.
Shean is voted out and Sukjai is now down 5-4, but it isn't over as they could win the next immunity challenge and even out the numbers.
Jake is up! Chewy wins immunity. Guys, I hate to be the messenger of more bad news, but another day together, Tribal Council, another member of Sukjai, voted out.
However, they don't win immunity and they have to vote another tribe member out.
Aaron, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go.
With that, Sukjai is now down 5-3. And it seems like at this point, a merge has to happen. It has to. How much longer can the pre-merge game be dragged out? Well, in episode 9's reward challenge, Jeff continues his cheeky talk about assuming and finally, unceremoniously, merges the tribes.
You're probably assuming these gold buffs are for your new tribe. Finally, an assumption that's right. The 8 of you are now one tribe from here to the end.
The fake merge is finally over, but the damage is done. Chewy has an unrecoverable lead that Sukjai can't do anything about. It is the early days of Survivor where flipping is frowned upon, and frankly, Chewy has zero motivation to ever do anything other than just sticking with their tribe. Sukjai is then voted out one after the other until they're all gone. Chewy cruises to the end, and this ends up being the weakest merge of the first 5 seasons of Survivor. This twist is never brought back to the game. However, Survivor will bring back the idea of 2 tribes living together on one beach in 19 seasons. But in that season, they learn their lesson from Thailand and make sure it is clear to everyone that it is 2 separate tribes living on one beach and not have the castaways assume that they are all merged. Tune in next time as we weave the tale of Brian Heidick, the winner of Survivor Thailand. Thanks for watching. And if you like the content you see here, then please support me and this channel on Patreon.
What I said to you guys when you left is something very different's about to happen. 2 tribes will live together on the same beach.